What's up, guys? This is Brandon. Today I'm making a video. It's not really about me. Camera's really zoomed in. That's because it's about two things when I'm solving. I got my limited edition Bulk M here. A Bulk. It's not magnet. I'm thinking about magnetizing it. I was just using this after I was using a Bulk M, so I got the M in mind. And basically what I'm doing is two things. One, a new method I came up with. And two, some F2l algorithms that help me when I'm solving, just for inserting simple pairs. And so, an example of that would be this pair in the back right here. If you're ever solving it and you'd see a pair in the back right here, but it's in the back, instead of rotating it and inserting it, most people would do something like this. To insert the pair. Even though it does work really well, some people complain sometimes about look ahead. And so this is what the algorithm I usually use. I'd either use that or this. I would do a U, and I do fat L, R prime, fat F prime. So it's like, it's a small regrip, but it doesn't have to be, because you can do something like that to be regripless. Another case I would probably hear is something like this would happen, where the pair is over here, like over here on this side right here, and it needs to be all the way back here. So it's like diagonal, so the pair is right here, it needs to be all the way back here. So what I do is something, it's mostly when you take it out, rotate, insert it. You have two options. Take it out and then do one of the algorithms I showed you to insert it like that. Or you can do an algorithm that's super short. It's just whatever the bar of this pieces are, and it needs to go back here, for instance. If it's on the right side, then you do L. If it's on the left, you do R prime. And then from there, you just got, in case you didn't see that, just F, U, F prime. And then you just move this layer back up. That's just a short algorithm that's convenient for me. Another thing I would find is this right here. And one thing that I usually use is something like this, where it needs to go right behind over here. Like right behind it, I'd use something like this. It's regripless. You can start right here, you just go, you put your thumb down here, and then you do something like that. And there's one other thing that I'd like to show you before I go. And that's a piece in the wrong slot. And basically what that is, like if there's a pair right here, and it needs to go right here. So what I would do is mostly would just take it out and then insert it. What I would do is, a trick that I would do is I'd do something like this. I'd move the layer up, and then I'd do a wide D, so it moves it over here. And then I'd do a sledge, move it back, then L. And you don't have to do a sledge. It could be sexy too. Sexy move. There's one other way I would insert it, which is, hold on a second, let me just, an example, I just get to do something like this. Is what I would do is I find the quarter for that pair. I'll match it up to the edge, diagonally like that. That way when I insert it, it takes out the pair. So I can just regularly do that. Now onto the method I came up. It's almost like Roux and VLS combined with CFOP in there. Put some CFOP in there. I'll just adjust to my chair. So basically what it is an example, I just scrambled this up. That is embarrassing. I got a pop. But That's only because my tensions are super loose. The cube is not bad. It's an amazing cube. Why am I saying this? You can't even buy it anymore. It's not out of stock. It's just limited edition. But yeah. So what I would do is kind of like Rue and also like ZZ at the same time. Instead of inserting 2 edges like in ZZ or inserting 2 pairs in Rue, I'd actually insert 3 edges. And with the front one over here being misoriented or incorrect. And then after I solve the cross, because I kind of have to use sledgehammers because all I have to do is F because the edge doesn't matter. And so what I do is stuff like this, and I would solve all the other pieces until when I get to the last piece right here. I'd always make sure, I'm just going to mix it up to a harder case, like this. So I would always make sure when I'm inserting it, I do something like this. And I would look at the case, and I know I can do something like this to insert the pair. To insert this edge and the pair back here, I can do something like this. An edge. And if you don't prefer that way, there's also this way, which is inserting that edge and then overshoot to insert this edge. And then just OLL and PLL. But you can use the ALL in there to get all the edges oriented. That way you just jump to COLL and then one of those other cases. So it makes it a lot easier because you can choose any 2 edges you want. And when you put it, always make sure you solve it in these back pieces over here, all the way in the back. Always leave one space in the front unsolved. Like in this case right here, I'd have these 3 edges and this one in the front is unsolved. And whenever I'm trying to do D to orient it, instead of doing D, do wide. Wide moves on U. Just trust me. And then I just solve the cube like I normally do. But some Rue, actually, I use some Rue algorithms. Like in this case, I just do that, so white is on bottom, and I got the same case I did last time. And 90% of the time when you're solving, you will end up, when you're doing that case and you have to put the last edge for the cross in, more than 90% of the time, you will always end up, when you're solving, I'm just going to do this right now. Let's just do this. More than 90% of the time, you can easily pair this up and put it in without no hard trouble, like this is one of the bad cases. As the edge is flipped wrong, but there is a pair over here, so I do something like this. That way I put in the edge, and then just put in this little piece right here. I'm just going to do that again. I'm just going to... The way to practice is to mix up the F's and U layer, or just do like this basically, with only these 2 layers, and then put this bar in front, and then do the method to solve it from there. So another thing right here, I can do it like that. And you never ever want to get any face misoriented, like I have yellow over here, green front, white on the bottom, and you would never want to end up like in Rue where something like this or this, because it can easily screw up your cross. So I actually try to keep it like that, and never pair it up and insert it. You'd always just want to pair it up, and then you can use an algorithm from many that I'm probably going to put on my YouTube channel later to insert it. And if it's like this almost, hold on. Where the edge is on the side right here, that needs to go in. Then you do something like this to pair it up. So you do something like this almost. Or you could just do something like that. example, like right here is the edge and needs to go in. So instead I'd use something like this, not this. But then you can just have this last pair and you'll screw up the method. So you use something like this, then put it in. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. I know it's pretty long, but thank you guys. The other thing I'd like to say is see you later. Goodbye.